There we go. He hit it on the lift. Weird. I ain't complaining. Another dandy. River rats, it's cloudy, blustery, and warm. And you add all those things together and it's pretty much my favorite kind of weather to beat up on the fish in the fall. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Let's go. Yeah, you definitely know it's a little blustery when you're on a small to medium-sized river and you're almost getting white caps. The water's pretty clear, so I'm hoping the wave action and the clouds help me out a little here. Try not to get my hopes up because I've had mixed results fishing this spot, but it checks a lot of boxes. It looks like it should be good, and the weather don't get much better this time of year. Just want to feel that pow. That was a rock. Still a rock. Wouldn't it be sweet if there was sound effects when a fish bit? Like, if you have a clicker on, there's kind of sound effects, but when you're fishing a lure, when they bit it, like, you know, if there was a pow, or ka-wop, or I don't know where that one came from. But you get what I'm saying, something along those lines. I mean, that little tick is sweet enough already. Oh, that's a rock. Ooh, I might not be getting that one back. The little tick is sweet enough already, but if you had an audio aspect to it, that'd be a whole new level of awesome. Way more awesome than snagging on your second cast and losing a lure. It's tough to know exactly where your lure's at when it's this windy. Okay, we are back in it. That's why I bring spare jig heads. I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek as a joke. Wonder if anybody actually does that, like just brings one jig fishing. Probably not anybody who fishes the spots I do. Making things difficult to say the least. Trying to get it close to the bottom, but not on the bottom. How? 2 jigs on 3 casts. We're on a roll, you might say. Tell you what, if I go through all 20 jigs I have brought with me, I'll probably just go home and lick my wounds at that point in time. I'm not saying I will. I mean, anything's possible. Oh, don't get hung up. How weird. 2 casts without a snag. We were on a roll. Not even that far out. Okay, got her. It's a sticky down there. The good news is the wind's supposed to die down after an hour or two. Whether it does or not, totally different story, but it's supposed to. Wonder if there's any little smallmouth right here. I've ran into them in the past. Be cool getting a walleye doing this. Or doing anything, I guess. No smallmouth there. I think I'll try these rocks down here. Maybe they're slightly less snaggy rocks? Probably not, but I'm gonna try it. Well, they're less snaggy so far. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. I didn't think about that until the words were halfway out of my mouth. I haven't caught very many smallmouth in this stretch of river, but this spot is where I've caught most of them. Oh, what is that? That's an anchor rope. Huh. expected to snag. I'm snagged on somebody's snagged rope. Oh, it came off. Wow. Lucky. That's a first. Whatever. Oh, there's a beaver. He's like sneaking up on me almost. What a creeper. We ain't getting them with this weather. That just tells me they ain't here, because they should be biting. So if they ain't here, I shouldn't be here. We'll give a little bit more time. Not a lot, a little bit more. And then we're bugging out. There we go. That one's pretty darn nice too. Yep. He crushed it. Whatever. Oh, big walleye. Big walleye. Yes, get over here. Just cranked it. Oh yeah. Oh man, he hit it like he was very unhappy with it. Well, this guy's gonna keep me here a little bit longer. He's, I don't know, he's just about the perfect eater. I thought he was bigger. I don't know, I get ground shrinkage with walleyes, but he's going to make a fine meal. I do promise you that. We're gonna, I guess, plug away here a little bit longer. Yep, that was quite wonderful. He just crushed it. Suppose we better go back here. Yeah, I've never had a banger day over here, but if there's ever a day it's gonna happen, it's gonna be when the weather's like this. Even though the wind's annoying, the wave action usually is helpful with the Walters, usually. It's weird to be talking about that on a small stream like this. I always wonder how far they follow it. Oh, is that 2 in a row now? Oh, that's not a walleye. It's that rascally smallmouth I was talking about earlier. He hit it pretty good too. At least as good as a 9-inch smallmouth can. Sweet. Like I was saying, when you get a fish like that walleye, I always wonder how far they follow it. I'm assuming most of them are following it. Then it gets close to the bank and they gotta make up their mind. Then the next question, I wonder how many follow it and don't eat it. I don't know if I even want to know the answer to that. Oh, the buff jumped, gave us a show. I just snagged into one. Oh yeah, I was dragging that scale, I wondered, and it just came off. I wonder if the buffalo I snagged temporarily right there was the one that jumped over there. Just full of questions, not many answers. Plenty of questions though. Question number 1 being, where's the walleyes? And why do they taste so good? I really enjoy fishing for them, and I think I would fish for them even if they didn't taste that great, but the fact that they're my favorite fish to eat, freshwater fish anyway, it's definitely incentivizes it. Got her out. Wow, that water's so clear. I like a little clarity with walleyes, but this is a little much. Wonder how many walleyes I'm throwing in front of that are just scrutinizing the crap out of my bait and saying not today. I hear deer snorting at me. I see whitetails running away. I think I'll try the perch of snags again. back to wondering if I should stay or go. It's just not hot and heavy like I hoped it'd be. But who's to say if I moved it'd be any better there? And then I'd have to worry about my fish going bad. Which I don't want to do that. I have a feeling the bite is not going to be great until it gets dark. So I guess I'm fishing until it's dark. At least then I'll know. Getting a good drift down here. Not as many snags. Yeah, it's easy to imagine 10-pounder falling into the bank. It's easy for me to imagine. Whether that's reality or not, I don't know. There's one. He hit kind of funny. Like slacklined me. What are you? Oh! The old drum bud. Thought for sure you were a walleye. Not mad. Just a little surprised. He fought pretty good too. I appreciate that. You're lucky there's a walleye on the stringer, or you would be going home with me. Still thinking about it. If I catch another one, he will go home with me though. Not all the time, but sometimes drum are a good sign. Like you're in a good walleye area. Not all the time, but I've heard a few fishermen tell me that if there's drum, there's walleye. I don't agree with it in every situation, but for sure that definitely plays out at times. I mean, when they're up on mud flats on the upper end of reservoirs, swimming around with channel cats and carp, probably not many walleyes there, but on gravel bars, sure, definitely see that. I think we'll try on the other side of this tree. That kind of, I'm not sure if that's a root. It's definitely not a root. It's probably poison ivy, that thing. Okay. Climbed over it. Hopefully I don't get it. It's a pretty stretch river, other than the, what is it, bush ice? The natty ice. Other than that, it looks nice. Natty ice might be the first beer I ever drank. Not proud of it, but I'm not like ashamed of it either. Oh, somebody bit off my tail. It's not very nice. There we go. Oh, lost him. That he wasn't gonna be big enough to keep anyway. He didn't even have enough weight for me to set the hook and for the hook to go all the way into his mouth. But I appreciated the little bump. I wonder if he was the guy who bit my tail off. Pretty cool lighting right now. I bet a walleye would look especially green and gold if I were to catch one at this moment. I don't know what this is. Oh, dandy smallmouth. Oh. Well, he looked bigger than what he is when he jumped. He's still pretty nice. He almost pecked on it. It was like tap, tap. And I set the hook and he erupted. That was sweet. I believe they gotta be 12 inches or 12 or 15, I can never remember, so unless they're real big, at least Iowa big, I don't even worry about keeping them. But they do taste pretty good. Glad the smallies showed up and didn't make a liar of me about what I was saying earlier. Oh, he bit way out there. I think it's the right kind, maybe. I don't know. Can't imagine to be well, that might be a smallmouth. Wow. When I think of smallmouth, I think of rocks. So I guess there must be some rocks clear out there. Figured for sure that was going to be a walleye. He smacked it though, fought hard. I ain't complaining, back-to-back smallies. He hit it and was running at me. Huh. It's getting darker. Fish seem to be more active. Oh, thought it was a bite. Wasn't much of one. Another little smallmouth. Yep. Feisty little fellow. I wish I could read a fish's mind, or at least understand why they do what they do. I suppose if you could read a fish's mind, it'd probably be pretty boring. Oh, it's probably another little smallmouth. But I'd like to know why the smallies like this, and while there seems to be some walleyes, it's not like crawling with them. So I thought it would be the opposite. There's something. Another one of those feisty smallies. Fun to catch. They're really kind of turning on. Yeah, fun. Good time. There we go. Yep, that's who we're looking for. Pretty darn nice one too. Like real nice one. Just had a feeling. I like it when feelings turn out to be correct. Oh, he's got a stick in his mouth. That's a first. Huh. Okay. We have a friend for our buddy. Got me a portly one. He's been eating pretty well, and coincidentally, I'm going to be eating pretty well. Man, fall walleyes is like one of my favorites for sure. It's hard to say it's my favorite. I don't know what my favorite is. My favorites kind of seems to be whatever I'm doing in the moment. Right now I'm having a whole bunch of fun catching walleyes and smallmouth. Yeah, I think with the water being as clear as it is, even with the wind and the waves and the overcast, they're still not gonna bite real good until it starts to get a little darker. At least that's what I'm hoping, you know. At least one agreed. There we go. He hit it on the lift. Weird. I ain't complaining. Another dandy. Yep, they're getting excited, which gets me excited. I like it. Heck yeah, it's another fine eater. They're all about the same size. Like perfect eating size. Yeah, usually they don't hit it when you lift up, they hit it when you drop the bait. They can hit it anytime they want, but still kind of not unusual, just a little different. Now that I got 3, I really want to get a limit, but I'm pretty happy with 3. It's been a pretty darn fun couple hours of fishing. Better make a cast over here just to keep them honest. we go. He smacked it pretty good too. All right, stay on there, buddy. He's going to be a carbon copy to the other ones. Yeah, he's pretty darn nice. Come on. Yep. Get over here. Yeah, he just smacked the crap out of it. What a guy. Yeah, look at that thing. It's in there. Yeah, wow. Another nice one. Keep saying nice one, I keep saying fun one. But they're all nice fun ones. There we go. Like that's my limit right there. I wanted a limit, I got a limit. Perfect. It's a little bit smaller, but he's still about perfect. Well, I feel a little spoiled on an evening like that. You know, you catch a bunch of nice smallmouth and then get spoiled at the end with a limit of walleyes. It's tough to beat that, at least for me, but I'm pretty easy to please for the most part. But yeah, I got a pretty good walk ahead of me, and I'll haul these guys out and get them clean. But hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Everybody who takes time to watch means a ton. Seriously, I don't know, it blows my mind, and I appreciate the heck out of it. So, thanks. Hope you catch a giant.